I should have taken the other path, but that's the foot of the gorge and we're climbing up there. Within seconds, it's too much for me. Pushing and pushing and pushing now. You can't deny that it's a good test for the new chain and for the brakes. And the new brake pads. Oh. And there's a traffic jam. Nearly fell over then. You can see how quickly it's a long way down, quickly it climbs. I've still got this traffic jam in front, and we're just coming up. The gorge is almost in view now. And I'm ashamed to say it has occurred to me, what if there's a Strava segment up here? And if there isn't, I shall make one. Looking all the way down to the bridge. Stop here for a photograph. Beautiful, it's not. Oh, I say it's running about the same as what it was in March last year. It's almost perfectly circular hole. That must have taken millions of years to get to that point. And I'm wondering as well if it used to run down this track and then it slowly eroded its way down into the course it's in now. You can see how that's very green. That must be more fertile ground than where the heather is. I am being a bit careful here because it is quite precarious. Yeah, and you can't see the house behind that. those firs there. We've got a lovely spot. Where I'm going, I just showed you on the GoPro, but you can see it better here. To where that conifer is up there. Obviously the path's on the other side, and that's the top, or close to it. Is that view gorgeous or what? It's certainly a long old push. I've just overtaken the sheep. And now there's a river crossing. Well, it's not a river crossing really, compared to this morning. Oh, that was interesting butterfly. Almost completely yellow. Sort of a greeny yellow colour. Ooh, that's slippy. Imagine bringing the Ridley up here with those shoes. Oh god, wouldn't want to wear those shoes again going off-road. Oh, I'm getting pricked now. You can see right into that hole. And the sheep have got to go all the way down to meet the flock. Come up to see the whole curve now. Well, the sheep have stayed where I left them. You can see the track for me keeps going. There's a nice site there, and the reason that's a nice site is because that's the dam of the reservoir. So it's the top of the, not the top of the climbing, but the top of this bit. Here's my footpath. And that's the view all the way down. It does look like at one point the water would have cascaded over this first rise, but now it's going that way. You could dam that and make a nice waterfall top pool. See all the way down to where I've just come from. The wind's getting up, it's catching me a bit, so I shan't be long on the video. There's the cows field that I rode into, and then you can see all the ferns and the footpaths in them. And there go the sheep back down the hill. That's where I'm going. That's obviously the pipe that the manhole covers are for, and it does look quite precarious there, that concrete that's fallen on it. Bit of moulded concrete there that looks like it could do with some maintenance. Very near the top. We've made it top of the gorge. And over here is a sign for the winter. At least I hope it's just a sign for the winter and not a metaphor. The track goes up there. I'll have something to eat first. I could do with it and a drink. There's some ancient COVID signs there. Well, not ancient, but 2 or 3 years ago now. I wonder how long they'll be there. Another thing that I've just been doing is the rear derailleur cable end piece has come off again, so I'll have to find a new one, and I've just spent a couple of minutes making sure it runs smoothly again because it was all frayed. The chain looks good, looking nice and clean. There's grass in the cassette again though. A lot of sheep muck on the tyre. A lot of scratches on the side of the Caradice as well, from years of being lent against all sorts of different things. So I've left Craigypistyll. This is the gate to it, and we'll head off to Pontywydd along the Pendam mountain road, because I've not actually done the actual road for a while, so we'll see how that goes. So this is something I've never done before, and I've got a small power bank in there, 5,000 milliamp hours, which my dad's let me have, so to borrow. Charging the wire while I'm riding, so I'm still looking at it. Now the battery keeps running out. It's down to 28% and I've been on the road for 4 hours, so that's really nothing compared to what it was. I've also been on the road for 4 hours and done 15 miles, which gives you some idea of what the terrain does to the average speed. This is Llyn, Line Mellender. Got to keep an eye out though, with it being the May bank holiday now. A lot of people about, mountain bikers, off-road motorcycling, other people out generally, and the off-road jeeps and stuff as well. We'll be going down to Pontywydd, down the mountain road, like on this. This is the Pendam mountain road descent to Pontywydd. And I might catch him up actually. I've got to go quick because there's not much battery on the GoPro. see if I can get him. I think I will, he's not going that quick. If it weren't for the headwind, I'd have probably got him. This is the old bridge at Pontued, and then this is the what becomes the Rydal. I'm not sure if it's called the Rydal, this Cradle it's called. Not sure if it's called that this far up. And then that's in the distance is A44 bridge. I'll head on up to the arch. Looks like a bird watcher to me, or a walker. There's not a lot going on down there though to look at. So yeah, I'll head on up to the arch. I'm not riding the A44 on a bank holiday. I've done that. I did that, I think, on this bank holiday last year. And I didn't really enjoy it anyway. Battery's 20% left, so not much more headcam footage to go.